Hi, Brian McAboy here with Inside Out Trading. I teach traders how to make their income so predictable with trading that they can quit their day job without fear. That's part of what I want to share with you today. So today, I want to ask you a real, or actually propose a question to you. Are you making trading harder than it needs to be? Or on the flip side of that, would you like to find out how to make trading easy? Seriously. I mean, one of the things, and you'll hear it from almost everybody that's been trading for any length of time. Man, trading is so hard. Or like Robert Eden, one of my favorite quotes of his is, it's the hardest easy money you'll ever make. And the thing is, it can be extremely hard. I mean, this is a skill-based profession, and it does require skill. This is not an entry-level job, so it's not an easy job, but you can make it easier than most people do. Part of the problem that a lot of traders have is they are making it harder than they need to. Seriously. And I did it myself. So I'm not judging anybody. I did it for over a year. Um, and here's how a lot of traders are making it harder than it needs to be. You're sitting there looking at the charts and you're seeing all the moves, and it's like, oh man, I'd love to be able to get in here. And oh, look at that. I could have got in here. And so a lot of traders, what they're wanting to do is they're wanting to trade a lot of different things. And the thing is, you want to get there, but you don't start there. One of the biggest mistakes I see so many traders making, again, I made the same mistake, not judging, is you want to go straight to intermediate trading. I mean, after all, most traders are above average intelligence. And so, we look at it, it looks pretty simple. And so we think we can kind of, jump ahead straight to intermediate trading. And the thing is, it doesn't work that way. You have to work up to it. Again, this is a skill-based profession. You have to get good at this. This is professional speculation. It's gambling. But at the professional level. I mean, if you think about it, every time we place a trade, we're placing a bet. It's speculation. Nobody knows how any individual trade is going to work out. So it's speculation, but it's professional speculation. And the thing is, if you're sitting there trying to trade all kinds of stuff or whatever the market throws at you, you want to be a discretionary trader. Here's the problem with that. You're introducing so many inconsistencies and variables to what you're doing. That's really hard to get reliability and consistency out of. If you want to make trading easy, there's two things you need to do. First of all, focus on building your skills. Don't chase profits just yet. Focus on building your skills. Focus on becoming a skilled trader. And I'm not talking about, just be more disciplined, be more serious about it. I'm talking about actually building skills, collecting. There's a range of skills that you need for this job. It took me a while to figure out. It certainly takes more than just being able to place trades. And so many traders to make the mistake of thinking, well, I'm able to trade, therefore I should be able to trade successfully. It doesn't work that way. My favorite analogy is golf. I know the game. I've been around it my whole life. I know how the game works, and I know what I'm supposed to do. That doesn't make me a good golfer. That doesn't mean that I can just start signing up for tournaments and make my living as a golfer. No, that requires skill. Because if you want to make your living as a golfer, you have to be at the professional level. Kind of the same thing with trading. If you want to make your living at it, you have to move yourself up to the professional level. And the fact that there are no barriers to entry in trading, it lends itself to everybody thinking, well, this is like an entry-level job. I can just start and I should, be making money and, having my trading lifestyle here in no time. It's like, no, there's a range of skills that you need, and you need to get good at this. Again, this is trading at the professional. This is speculation at the professional level. Okay, so how do you make it easy? Well, first thing you want to do, again, focus on your skills. The next thing you want to do, now that you have that focus, is you want to bring your focus down and make your focus really small. Pick one strategy, one, not 5, not 10. I know the market's moving all over the place. There's opportunities everywhere. Stop chasing all of them. Focus on one strategy. Get good at it. And preferably, again, you don't just pick a strategy and focus on being disciplined. That's not skilling up. That's a rookie approach. It really is. But I mean, it's a logical conclusion. Again, I'm not judging. I held that mindset for a long time. So, all I need is a good strategy and figure out how to stick to the rules, and I should be good to go. That's a logical conclusion. But again, there's something wrong with it, because that equation is missing skill. You got to have the skills. You got to get good at this. And part of getting good at this is being able to develop a consistent process to start with. That's what allowed me to, fix my trading. I was fortunate enough to be an ASQ certified quality engineer. I was a quality manager, and quality assurance is built on getting good, consistent production out of whatever. It's been proven around the world in every industry. But the foundation of quality assurance is being process focused, knowing how to build a process that will produce predictable, repeatable results and consistently without having to work at it super hard. I mean, if you're having to really force yourself to be disciplined, that's a sign that no, you need some help here, because it shouldn't be any more difficult than your regular day job. It really shouldn't. When you got a solid handle on this, when you got a solid process that's easy to execute and execute well, and you're skilled up with it, and you have the other skills that you need as a trader, trading is not an emotional ride. Seriously, it gets to where it is the same as any other day job. Matter of fact, your current day job is probably more difficult and sophisticated than trading is. And you handle that just fine because you have the full range of skills to do it. I'm sure your day job is not an entry-level job where just anybody could walk in off the street and do it. Trading is the same way. You can't, just because there are no barriers to entry, I mean, no certificate, no prerequisites, no license, no required training. If you can fund an account, you can trade. So many traders think, oh, no barriers to entry, no required anything, and I should be able to just step into this because you've already been successful at most things in your life. This doesn't lend itself to just being figured out. You need to have a plan going into it. You need to have a process to get yourself skilled up. Okay, so the two things you need to make trading easy: focus on skills, getting good at this. This is professional level speculation. Focus small, establish success, and then build on that success. And the way you become a good discretionary trader, a successful discretionary trader, is you build your success one strategy at a time, where you focus on one strategy, you build out a good process on it, you prove it out, you get good at it. You add another strategy, then you add another strategy, then you add another strategy. And over time, you have a full playbook. But you have to do it one thing at a time. Otherwise, if you're trying to learn a whole bunch of different stuff at the same time, if you're trying to learn how to be a discretionary trader from the get-go, it's going to take you several years to get there. It really will. That's the hard way to do it. If you do it one strategy at a time, we're talking weeks, which is really cool. You can get there pretty fast. Keep things simple. Establish a success. Then start going after profit. Oh, and if you'd like my help with this, I mean, again, I am a certified quality engineer. My quality background is what allowed me to quit my quality job and trade for a living and live life on my terms for the last 20 years. If you'd like to learn more about that, swing by InsideOutTrading.com. If you want to book a call with me, we'll talk about what you've been experiencing with your trading, what's been holding you back, stuff that you've been running into, where you're having difficulty. We'll flesh out what your obstacles are. So, and then also lay out a good path forward for you. And the thing is, don't just keep beating your head on a rock. That is the path that takes years to get there. Swing by InsideOutTrading.com, book a call with me, or if you just want some free resources, I got a bunch of free resources there that are unique. You won't find them anywhere else, including best place to start is make sure you're trading with a strategy that's perfect for you, that really resonates with you. I created a guide, which you can get for free on my site. It's the 9 criteria for a trading strategy that is a perfect fit for you. And you can get it for free. So swing by InsideOutTrading.com. In the meantime, if you like these videos that help you become a more successful trader, subscribe to the channel, give me a like down below, and share this with your friends. Anyway, and also leave a comment if you'd like me to make a video. If you got a particular question, it'd be good for me to make a video. Be more than happy to do that too. So yeah, leave a comment down below if you feel like it. Anyway, it's Brian McAboy with Inside Out Trading. Talk to you soon. Cheers.